So today we're gonna be making my buffalo and barbecue wings. And welcome to Walker's Kitchen Adventures. You can have them skin side up, but you can also have them skin side down. I forgot one.
Show us how you did it.
So this is like the full wing of the chicken, and then I'm gonna need some scissors to cut it off. Just like that. And then throw this piece away in the trash. And then back to where it was. So later, we're gonna be putting the buffalo and barbecue sauce off, but now we gotta oil them. And just get them real good with oil. If you need more, put more on. If you see how I'm doing it, just get your hands all in there, get nicks and crannies. And then after you do the oil, you're gonna put the seasoning on. But like I said, we're gonna be putting the buffalo and the barbecue sauce on later. So now, add the seasoning.
What kind of seasoning is this?
It's pepper and salt and some clucker dust. And then you can, if there's any like spots you missed, you can just do it over again. And you go over lightly with black salt and pepper. There's, ooh, oh my god, wait. You miss a few spots, you can go back, do it again, and then last but not least, got some really good clucker dust. It's right here, got some clucker dust. I think you can get it from H-E-B. So with the salt and pepper. Get a light but not too heavy coat of the clucker dust. And then do it again on the other side. And now, if you're already prepping your green egg or just smoker, just get these hot enough, or get the green egg hot enough, and yeah. So you want your temperature on your green egg or smoker to be around 275 to 350, but 300 is fine, but 275 would be better because you want it low and slow. So right now I'm just washing all the russet potatoes so they're clean and not dirty. Just like that. And now I'm washing off the sweet potatoes if anybody wants to eat these instead of the russet.
What are we making out of the potatoes?
French fries.
Yoo-hoo.
And here they are, all washed. So right now, we're gonna be making the fries. And we're gonna be cutting them into slices. And then later, we're gonna be cutting them into fry sizes. So now, just to be safe, I'm gonna put this through. Right now, we're starting off with the sweet potatoes. Just like this. So now this is, I did the regular potatoes, these, and it turned into this. And I'm gonna do all 4, just like that. I basically just stab it in, like that, and you start doing it. It takes time, but depending on how many you're doing. And if you need to, you can just go right here. So now this is what it looks like after we cut all the potatoes. And this is what the size should be, or the thickness. And what's next is we're gonna be putting all the wings on, and the grill is ready. So now let's just go to the grill.
Don't trip over the dog.
And also our dog's name is Blue, and he's really, really nice. And if our workstation here real quick. And this is the cat also. They're 2 really, really good friends. Alright, now let's put the wings on. So 250 is a little low, but it's also fine. They're still gonna be good no matter what. I mean, unless we like totally burn them, but or if they're still just raw. So now we're gonna be putting on the wings, and they're gonna be on for about maybe an hour, close, and then we're gonna take them off after that and eat them. And so now we're gonna be putting the wings on, but first, before you put them on, you want them kind of in that middle section right here, not too far, not on the heat, just in that middle section, kind of ringing it around the fire. Pretty good. Right there, that's a good spot. Then you go like right there. It's close, but there are a few small ones and a few big ones, which is perfectly fine. You can have bigger ones and smaller ones. This is a pretty big one right here. You can see that one. That one's gonna take longer than the smaller ones. You don't want them directly on the heat so they don't burn faster. You just want them to be like right, not over, but really close, but not too close to the flame. These like right here is an open flame. You can kind of see. So now we're gonna be cutting up the potatoes. You might have like really thin ones like this. You can just set them off to the side.
How thick are you cutting them?
Pretty thick. Kind of cut them a bit too thin, but you want them about this size. Not this size, but just like that.
Great.
I mean, you can do it thinner or thicker. Doesn't really matter, but it's your fries that you want to cook. So now we're gonna be putting all of the French fries in this bowl right here. Then we're gonna be putting olive oil and like salt and pepper and some other stuff. But right now we're putting nature seasoning in. I'm gonna get to it. You also, before you do this, you need to put them in a pretty big bowl of water and let them sit there for like 5 minutes at the most. And because that gets all like the starch, I guess, out. And so it won't stick to your baking sheet whenever you bake them in your oven or air fryer. Okay, so now you're gonna put your olive oil and your nature seasoning in. And also make sure to have your oven at 375. You're gonna put it in there for about 20-ish minutes. And then put some nature seasoning in. Then we're gonna do the same thing with the sweet potato fries. And now just mix it. You can get your hands in there or just use tongs if you need. You can add a little more nature seasoning if you need to. Now that we're done with this, let's go check on the wings.
Already starting to look good.
Getting cooked. Now they might ask, do we flip them? Probably should. So let's start
Yeah,
doing-
and rotate them so that the ones that have been close to the fire are further away from the fire.
Let's go like here
Mm-hmm.
and go here. Oop. This one here. And this is what they should look like when you've already flipped them. So just get a closer look. Starting to turn, not golden brown, but just pretty good colors. So now we're gonna be transporting these fries into this pan right here. You can dump them, grab them with your hands.
And do you want to spread them out? What do you want to
Yes,
do?
you want to spread them out.
Think we should put them in two different trays.
Yeah, maybe 2 different trays. Maybe like a bigger
Good thing
one.
we have 2 different trays.
Put them in here, spread them out. Generous amount of olive oil.
I wonder who put that in there.
Oopsies. You could add more seasoning if you would like, but
I was just about to say, you might want to give it one more little dash of nature seasons.
yeah. Go like the napkin, just wipe it off. Just a quick sprinkle over it. Not too much, not too less. Just a decent amount. You can get a closer look up in there. So now I'm going to be putting the French fries into the oven.
What temperature are these again?
375, and then later we'll put them up to 425. But right now we're going to put them at 375 so the insides can cook and they're really mushy. And then on 425, they're going to be crispy and good.
Yum.
Just like that. It's at 300 and it could go down a little bit, but those are looking really good. Soon they're gonna be even looking better.
Yeah, I say we flip them and rotate them again.
All right, so now that we checked on the wings, let's go check on the fries.
They're not really fries, they're kind of like baked potato things.
Potatoes. They're still not cooked through, but we're gonna just mix them around so they can get cooked evenly.
Yeah.
This one's been on for around. Oh, just grab me something. This is what the fries look like.
Use your hot pad to hold it.
It's not hot. They're getting really mushy, which is good. Just moving around a little bit. Then let's put them back. And we gotta do that 2 times to the other ones. So now we're gonna be doing the sweet potatoes, and so come down here. We did the regular potatoes and swapped them on the bottom, but the sweet potatoes were on the bottom, and now we're gonna put the sweet potatoes on the top and the regular potatoes on the bottom. I'm gonna get my hot gloves on. We also got some sweet potatoes cooking in the air fryer. So now we're going to be making our barbecue sauce, and we have honey to make just barbecue honey sauce, brown sugar, some lime, garlic, salt and pepper, some tomato, and it's really tomato based. Some Tabasco sauce, Tabasco brand pepper sauce. If you want spice, you can do it all different ways. We got some mustard, Worcestershire sauce, some soy sauce, and some olive oil right here. Right now, we're gonna be going ketchup, dip tomato base, I think that's enough ketchup. And
How we go? Mustard?
Mustard.
Olive oil, soy, and Worcestershire sugar.
Oh my. Do about that much. That should be good. Some olive oil, and then brown sugar for some sweetness. Like I said, you can put spice in. Soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce. You can add more if you want to for more of a portion, bigger portion. And then now, some lime. Here's what it looks like on the inside. And now, let's squeeze her. And then, should we add some honey?
Sure. Actually, I think we add honey in a separate batch so we can have a spicy batch and a honey barbecue
Oh,
batch.
yeah.
Stir, stir, stir.
I'm gonna stir. So now you're probably asking why we have it on the stovetop. Well, we added brown sugar, if you didn't already see, but now we're gonna be melting that brown sugar in so it has more, it has a lot of flavor, but more sweetness. So now we already did put the temperature on 425, but it's getting up to temp, and like you already see right here, they aren't getting that crispy. I mean, they're getting crispy. Well, they're cooked all the way through, but whenever it's up to 425, it's gonna make it real crispy and kind of crunchy. And so now that we already flipped them and they're looking really good, they're really close to being taken off, and you can just go ahead and get a really good look. All right, so now we are going to be making, well, not making, but we're going to be making, yes, making kind of, but the buffalo sauce. We have butter in here, and we're just going to be pouring the Frank's Red Hot. Right there, and mix it up. And this is the buffalo sauce. So now we're going to be taking out the other 2 batches of potatoes. There's Uno. It's kind of burnt. And there's second. So now we're going to be pulling the wings off. You see, they are like perfect golden brown. Look at how perfect and golden brown these are. So now we're gonna be tossing the wings in buffalo sauce or barbecue sauce, but I'm doing buffalo.
Just record.
So now I'm doing the barbecue, which looks really good. So this is what my wings look like, and they're hot. And they just fall apart like that. Thanks for watching my YouTube video. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.